Turtle Gang! Hit that like button as you come in. It's your boy, DOLLY!
Wrapped around your heart, a weapon drenched in blood. It's falling over you. There's nothing you can do. You know there's nothing angels everywhere, 'cause the righteous are the ones who disappear. Inescapable, soon you'll be back for more. Old enough to lose, still you got to choose.
Get those likes up, turtles! Hit that damn like button!
Young enough to live for something you can't win. You know there's dropping angels everywhere, 'cause the righteous are the ones who disappear. Inescapable, soon you'll be back for more.
Turtles! That's right. Hit the damn like button, people.
But the righteous are the ones who's giving in.
Ready to go? Or what?
There's dropping angels everywhere, 'cause the righteous are the ones who disappear. Inescapable, soon you'll be back for more.
What is up, turtles? It is good to be back in the house, of course, because I live here, so it's good to be here, okay? So anyway, good morning to you, and I know what you're thinking. Dolly, it's damn afternoon time. Well, it's morning to me. It's morning time to me. Dolly just got his lazy ass up. He got him some Starbucks. He's ready to rock and roll. Okay, ready to rock and roll. Get this party started. Okay, I know, as you can see, the title says Summer Wells Day. Okay, of course, this ain't really the greatest day in the world. Let's think about it. The 15th is the day that this little girl went missing. Little Summer Wells, right? A lot of big commotion on the internet. And one of the reasons right now that I am into true crime is the Summer Wells case. This is what got me. I fell in the damn true crime rabbit hole over Summer Wells. Okay. Some would say it was over Gabby Petito, but that was just a little bit different. I really got into I don't know. I fell full head first into the Summer Wells rabbit hole, like so many other people on the internet. You know, I couldn't believe the story. It was crazy. A lot of crazy players. Just insane. And somehow I remember the first person that told me about Summer Wells, still to this day, Stony Stone. He still comes in the room. It's already been for me, it's been 12 months, 13 months, 13, 14 months of true crime. Okay. And I was probably 6 months late into the Summer Wells thing, or 5 months late. Summer Wells had been missing 5, 6 months or something. Time I had found out about it. So it was good to take part in the 1 year vigil with Bullhorn Betty, Justice for All, Suzanne, Guidance. All right, all the people that took part in putting that first one together. Now there was a few of them that took place on the 15th of last year. Okay, there was one done by the church. Okay, which I don't want to talk about it, but it kind of seemed coldish. Nothing bad. I mean, each their own. One some YouTubers put on, and then of course the one that we put on at the jail. All of them went off without a hitch, not a problem, no drama, at none of them. Everything was great that day. Okay, but there's still people out here trying to cause drama and saying there was drama. Well, I can tell you, I was there last year. There was no drama. Okay, now it wasn't every one of them, of course, but some people were jumping back between the three of them. Okay. And I think a lot of that was because of, YouTubers really not getting along, or some of us don't like each other. And some people like this person likes this person's affiliated with this side. And, YouTube is kind of broken half. People it's like high school. People team up here and they team up here. This group don't like this group, and this group talks shit about this group, and everybody's really just doing the same damn thing. Okay. That's just the honest truth about YouTube. That's just how it operates. That is just how it works. So that's why there were so many different things going on, because, you can't have too many roosters in the hen house. Okay. It's one of those things. So they got stuff already planned for that day. And I don't want to cut into anybody's time frame or anything that other people have already planned down there. So they got what they got going on at the pavilion at Warriors Path. So I was thinking, man, let's just do something a little bit different. Let's just have us a cookout, a gathering, so where we can play some music, some of the favorite stuff that Summer like we'll crank up us some New Breed. She was a little redneck chick. She's from the hills of Tennessee. She liked to run around barefoot. I think we should do some of the things that she enjoyed. Hang out at the lake. Play some of the music that she liked. I like New Breed. We'll get out there. We'll get it cranking, right? Grill us some food. Share stories about Summer. For people that may not know, enlighten them on this little girl's missing. I guarantee you this. There's still people that don't know that little girl's missing. Hold on, got some technical difficulties going on. Everybody on YouTube, of course, knows who Summer Wells is. Everybody in true crime, they're like, oh, you're just milking this. Everybody here, of course, knows Summer Wells. But trust this. There's people out here. If I walk outside my door and walked up to any of my neighbors and said, hey, do you know who Summer Wells are? They would be absolutely not. Okay. We have no clue to what you're talking about. Everybody's not into true crime. Okay. So we still have to get out there and get this little girl's face out there, spread the message of this little girl. That's the most important. Take all the YouTube shit out of it, all the YouTube drama and YouTubers fighting back and forth and things like that. The most important thing is this little girl. Awareness, getting out there searching, getting out there looking, and things like that. That, to me, that's the most important thing. Now, I don't want to go sit through a 2-hour depressing ass church sermon. Okay, I just don't. That just ain't how I want to spend my 15th. Okay, it's summertime, down by the lake, a grill, some music, sharing stories, sharing what we know about Summer Wells, spreading awareness. That sounds a lot better to me. Okay, well, and we'll do it earlier in the day so we don't interfere with whatever the other YouTubers have going on. And then I was thinking that night we'll also schedule something to where we do some candlelight stuff, where we light some lanterns off, or maybe even do the lanterns in the water. Okay. So that way we don't interfere with them. They don't interfere with us. Everybody has a good time at the park. You know what I'm saying? Because it's open to the public and everybody has their own little things going on. And everybody's welcome to jump from whatever they want, because the way I see it, if we don't do the same time frames, you could be here, you could be there, and it's just a good day for everybody. Okay, everybody has their own way of doing things. Um, my big complaint last year, you know me, I'm a complainer. I'm a complainer. I'm a complainer. I was hungry as shit, and there wasn't nothing to drink but water. Okay, and I can't do that. I can't do it again this year. I ain't gonna do it again this year. That ain't happening. Okay. There was problems with the PA. There was technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? And nah, nah. I'm having some food. I'm gonna have a plate. I want to enjoy my day. It's about enjoying the day and spreading awareness. Every time, like a lot of people say, every time I seen Summer in pictures, she looked happy. Running around barefoot, dancing in the rain. I ain't saying go run around barefoot and dance in the rain and nothing. But, I don't think she wants people miserable and sad. The thing is this little girl could still be out there. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to 100% treat her like she's dead. Not yet. I mean, in my heart, I ain't going to lie to none of my viewers. Don't think Summer Wells is with us anymore. But, I always do believe in keep a little hope alive, because there's a possibility that she could have wandered off and somebody snatched her. That is a real possibility. That slim one in my belief, but always a possibility. So it's right now, it's just about spreading awareness, gathering people together, getting the soldiers ready to get out in there and tell other people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a time to gather the troops and say, look, let's keep spreading this message. Get some of their neighbors out there, get them interested. Hey, we haven't given up, and we don't want you to give up. That's the message, okay? We don't want people to give up is the main message. We want the police to keep continuing the searching. We want Detective Pruitt to do his best job, right? That's what we want. I think that's what everybody wants. I know that's what Dolly wants, okay? The YouTube stuff and all the beefing with people on the internet, to me, has always just been internet stuff, okay? The real world outside this internet stuff, I treat like the real world. Like if I had a problem with somebody, let's just say, I don't really hate anybody, okay? To be honest, to be dead honest. So let's just say me and BK, we fight all the time. If I was to show up out there and BK was there, I would treat him with the utmost respect while I was there. Okay? In person, I would. And then I would get on the internet and say he was the most disgusting, foul person I've ever seen in my life. Okay? That's just what it would be. But in person, I would be respectful. I'd treat everybody like they would want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? The internet in the real world is a little bit different than me. People up here do shit for clicks and views. You got to understand that. Okay? They do. And sometimes you're battling back and chopping. But in the real world, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no clicks and views. It ain't about that to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do these things. I choose to do these things. I don't have to keep going to Tennessee. It ain't like I live in Tennessee. I have to travel 7 hours to get to Tennessee to do these things that I do. So when I hear people out there say that I've made money off Summer Wells, I haven't really made no money off Summer Wells. The biggest successful thing for this channel has been Turtle Island, okay? And you guys donating to the channel. That's it. I don't run ads, right? There wasn't no ad when you clicked on this video. So there's no ad revenue really for this channel or any of my damn channels. It's members and people that support the channel. And that's the way we're able to do these things. It's because of you guys. So it ain't like I'm making 100 G's off of damn ad revenue. I don't even turn the ad revenues on. Okay. So then you would get a bunch of damn commercials. Usually when you see commercials here, it's because I played music that was monetized for somebody else. So I know, I guess already, whatever I do down there, I want you guys to be able to see it. Okay. I do. Last year, a lot of people hated on the fact that people were down there streaming this, blah, 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 right? And I think Justin streamed it. I streamed little pieces of it. But this year, I'm streaming whatever I do. Okay. I mean, I'm streaming. There's people that can't be there. Okay. There's as simple as that. Some of you guys live in other parts of the world, but y'all want to be there with us turtles. So I'm streaming it. Whoever has a problem with that, get in line to kiss my ass. Okay. Now, whatever events they got going on, other people, of course, I can't stream inside their events or whatever. I ain't gonna be disrespectful to anybody, right? But what I'm doing down there, if I'm there, right, wherever I'm at filming my stuff, of course, that's going to be live. All right. Now, I don't know how friendly they're going to be with Dolly with cameras anywhere else, but I know what I'm doing. I'm going to stream. Okay. So you guys can be there for that. But even if you can't be there for that day, let a balloon go. Some people are like, man, you're trying to destroy the environment. F you. Okay. We'll be here. This planet will be here long after us and our grandkids and all that shit. I ain't trying to hear it. Right? Let go of a balloon, like put out a purple light, burn a candle, just say a prayer, something that day. Even if you can't watch one of the lives or if you can't be there. But I know this year I'm eating something and I'm going to have me an ice cold Coca-Cola in front of me. All right. I just know that. And I'm not going to sweat to death like I did last year. The command center has AC. Okay. I'm not dying this year. Things going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit different. But of course, I am going to be down there to support everybody. Like I said, I don't have any hatred towards any of these YouTubers. If you bring any beef to me while I'm there, it's completely disrespectful to what is going on that day. This ain't about me. It ain't about you. It ain't about none of that stuff. And trust me, you don't want to be bothering Dolly. Okay, that's one thing, because I'm not going to bother anybody, disrespect anybody, talk shit about anybody, any of those things. Okay, and I expect to be treated exactly the same way. Okay, just throw that out there. Treat people like you want to be treated. That's it. Anyway, I figure I'll throw up the call-in number for a little bit because I haven't put up the call-in line. A lot of you guys are scared as hell to come up on the panel. So I figure I'll do a call-in. Tell me what y'all think. Does that sound like a good plan to the turtles? Now, I know Tina's flying across the country. I'm going to be there. PJ's going to be there. Dumpling's going to be there. Huntress is going to be there. I think Tattoo Rebel, his wife Becca, is going to be out there. So there's already a pretty big group of people coming out, and that's good. Last year, it was everyone, none of them were really big. Okay. The church one wasn't a really big one. The one they had at the pavilion wasn't a really, really big one. The one we had at the jail wasn't a really big one. But collectively, think about it. Collectively, a lot of people last year on that day heard about Summer Wells, either at this one, that one, or this one. And I think anybody that gets out there, no matter who they are, and they're trying to really look for this little girl or really try to find answers, it's just hard to do. There's so many alliances on YouTube. Okay. And it's like, it's hard. It's hard to navigate those waters because some people that are doing this are cool with these people that ain't cool with these people that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? With Dolly. And it gets into a weird YouTube cluster of shit. But somehow or another, it's like people got to know to put that YouTube shit aside and go, okay, this is important. Let's do this. All right. But I don't know if that is really what's going to happen. I tried to bring everybody together last year, right? Let's all work together. Let's all do one big thing. That didn't work out last year. So I be hopeful, think, hey, could something like that possibly work out this year? But it is always is what it is. That's just how it is to me. You know, it is whatever it is, but we're going to make the best of the situation no matter what. Okay. Because we're going to be there. The plans will be there. So you haven't given up hope, Mary. Now, yeah, spreading awareness, you know, and there's nothing wrong with gathering. You know, a lot of haters, there's negative people out there. You know, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. It's one of those situations because some people be like, well, why are y'all doing this? Why, you know, because we care. People really care about this girl. She's touched the hearts of a lot of people, you know, and I don't know what it was about her that gravitates people toward her. Maybe the bright blue eyes. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just the story itself, you know, with Don and Candace. And before this all goes down, of course, I'm going to reach out to Don and Candace. You know, I haven't reached out to them since Don Wells came on the show. I was like, you know, let's chill with the Don and Candace stuff a little bit because, you know, it really ain't what I want to bring here is arguing and fighting with Don and Candace Wells. Okay. I could do that, you know, all night long. I could tag them in the title and get them up here and in the middle of the night and turn it into a big shit show. But that just, I just don't see nothing coming good out of any of that. Honestly. Cause I mean, to me, I said this a million times. It's like, if you do the same thing over and over again and you're expecting different results, it's insanity. Something has to be changed up, right? In this whole thing. And if not, we're going to get the same answers that we've always gotten. You know, and it's 2 years. That's 2 years. And we really don't have much of nothing to go on. Stories changing a little bit. You know, Don now says Summer could have possibly wandered off. But we all knew that. There's a possibility this kid could have wandered off. There's a possibility this kid could have been kidnapped. There's a possibility that she could have accidentally met her demise. There's a possibility somebody could have covered it up. There's lots of possibilities, you know? And I've never thought Don and Candace has helped themselves by coming on the internet. And when I met Don and Candace, I tried to be as real with them as I humanly could be. They didn't get Dolly. They got Jimmy. I was like, look, man, you know, Dolly as a YouTube creator, I could tear you apart and just make so many videos and so many videos and so many videos. But as a person, I'm trying to tell you, don't do this, right? You're not helping yourself by drinking and getting on the internet. You're not. These YouTubers out here love it. Of course, they're going to be making videos about it. Y'all fighting the dysfunctionality of all of it. YouTube is going to eat it up. But as a person watching you get destroyed by the internet, I suggested to him that he stop. You know? And as a YouTube creator, why would you want that to stop? Right? No normal, you know? Because as a person, I'm like, man, you're just doing yourself damage. And this is in the possibility because I still think they possibly covered something up, but I can't be sure of that, right? I can't be 100 sure that they're covering something up. So I got to give them the respect of maybe they didn't, you know, maybe they didn't, and maybe these people are innocent of what they've been accused of, and they're not helping themselves, right? Polly Waffle, thank you for joining up. That is a good way to keep Dolly alive right there. Dolly gotta eat. Okay. Thank you for becoming a member. All right. So I'm pretty sure Don and Candace Wells will not be there on the 15th. I don't even think they're in the state. Okay. I think they pretty much done relocated to what is it? Arkansas or something like that. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to be there, but I'm still going to reach out to them, let them know that, you know, Dolly's in town, all that good stuff like I usually do. I have every time I've went down there, I've reached out to Don and Candace Wells. Now, the first time they didn't, you know, they were like, they didn't have no clue. The second time, I reached out to them that I actually, got to contact them and talk to them and shit like that. So when I go down there this time, even if they're not there, I'm going to let them know, hey, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be down at the lake doing a cookout, stuff like that, bringing awareness for your daughter. I don't care if you like me. If they like me, they don't like me. That don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about me. It ain't about Don and Candace Wells. It ain't about the YouTubers doing this. It's about Summer. That's it. That's the same reason I fell in the rabbit hole. I can't forget the reason I fell in the rabbit hole, right? I didn't fall in the rabbit hole because of Don and Candace. I didn't fall in it because of some hate channels. I didn't even know the hate channels. I fell in it because of the beautiful little girl, Summer Wells, that went missing. And I thought, this is the craziest shit I ever heard. That's why I fell in the rabbit hole. I can't forget the reason, right? It's to say, don't forget where you come from, right? You don't want to get so into it that you lose sight that this is a real little girl. She's really missing, and this is about her, nothing else. If so many people, other people could understand that, I think, and put YouTube is a damaging thing when it wants to be a damaging thing. I think YouTube could be really helpful when it wants to be really helpful, or it can destroy you. It's one of those make or break you kind of things, maybe, but I just want this little girl recovered, dead or alive. Okay. I don't want to keep going to Tennessee. I like Tennessee. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, but I think I've visited enough. There's other places that I would like to go, and the bad thing about Tennessee is I'm always going on something that's not good, Even I still enjoy Tennessee, but every time I'm there, it's on a mission that, it's bad. It's just like, man, this little girl, but they ain't never, it's very little that I go to Tennessee to enjoy Tennessee, right? Like a lot of people are like, when I was out there in Quentin Simon's house, they were like, oh, he's on a vacation, haters. I'm like, look, man, I don't want to be in Savannah. I don't want to be in Hawkins, Tennessee. I don't. I want answers. That's it. There's been answers for Quentin Simon, right? The answers are there. They got him. Leilani's in jail, right? And I ain't a protester. Y'all don't have to worry about that screaming outside fucking people's houses, right? Because that ain't really what Dolly does. I'm more of a searcher, try to find answers, sleuther, okay? I'll leave all the screaming up to people that scream. But yeah, I just want answers. And there's no answers for this little girl. There's no answers for her, and there's not even close to any answers for her. And that just hurts my heart. That little bitty cold black heart somewhere down deep in my chest. It hurts it, right? The little tiny one. It hurts my heart, man. And I just want people to know. I want people to bring awareness. The more people that are talking about it, the more pressure that it puts on the police department to get out there and to keep looking and to keep searching. Right? I know they're probably low on resources. What can the community do to help the police? That's the thing. At this point, at the 2-year mark, they need to be asking for help. Okay. And the community, I'm sure, wants to help. What can they do to help? That's the big thing. And I think at the 2-year mark, they should come out, Pruitt, and what's the sheriff down there? I forget his name. But, like I said, I ain't got nothing against the police. They just probably don't have much to go off of in this, It's the middle of nowhere, no witnesses, and they're probably doing the best they can. So, and, when I listen to Pruitt talk, he says that he checks his, the tip line every day. He looks into any credible leads on the Summer Wells, and I'm sure he has to weed through 7,000 crazy people on YouTube that's sent him BK. They're in the septic tank. You know what I'm saying? Or Ernie Shells, involved. It'd be weird stuff. Ronnie Lawson. That's it. My bad. Okay. Ronnie Lawson. I went blank for a minute in his damn. So I'm sure they're doing the best they can. Amy, Dolly, can you please make eucalyptus roll-ons when you have eucalyptus soap again? Will you more turtle keychains? Amy, are the turtle keychains? Yeah, they're sold out, I think, but we will have more. Okay. And you said eucalyptus roll-ons. We already have eucalyptus roll-ons. We don't have them on the merch store because right now they're in the eggs for Turtle Island. They're exclusive. You can only get them in the egg. Okay. So I don't know. Soon after this week, though, after this next show of Turtle Island, which I think might be tonight, okay, at 10 o'clock. It is tonight at 10 o'clock. So after tonight, yeah, we'll put them on the merch store. But right now, they're just exclusive for Turtle Island. You know, you can't get them anywhere because we want our prizes to be in our eggs, that stuff that you can't just buy. Okay. So we've been trying to spice it up a little bit. So anyway, let me open up the call-in number. Do y'all think that sounds like a good plan? We just have a cookout. We play us some music that summer light, gather and share stories, eat some food, that type of stuff. And then when it gets dark, after their stuff they got going on, we do a little candlelight thing or let off some lanterns or maybe do it at Ben Hill at that night. It'd be scary out there. I might go out there and do some ghost hunting while I'm there too. It'd be pretty scary at them graveyards on Beach Creek at night. Dude, that would be a scary one. Okay. We do some live ghost hunting the day before while we're down there in the graveyards. Right. Them graveyards are spooky, boy. I seen them in the daytime, but I never check out the graveyards down there on Beach Creek at night. I bet there's some ghosts out there too. But anyway, let me open up the phone lines. Let me put in the call-in number on the screen so you guys know the number. I'm sure some of you have it saved because as soon as this phone line opens, it usually rings. So if I ain't mistaken, I believe that what they got going on at the pavilion at Warriors Path, it may be between like 4 and 6 or something like that, or 4 and 8. I'm not for sure, right? One of my turtles look into that. So I'm thinking we have a cookout at the lake from maybe 12 to 4. Something. Dolly. What's up? Not a whole lot. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I don't think they can hear you. Let me share your screen. I'm sorry. I forgot that I'm not sharing the call-in number. So give me 1 second. Let me hide this so they don't see your number when I switch screens. Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right, share audio. All right, let me do this fast. All right, you're good now. I can hear you.
Hi, brother.
All right, it's Cobra Kai, guys. Woo guy. All right, another day in YouTube paradise.
Right. Well, look, been a minute since I talked to you. I enjoyed watching you punching the screen. I dig it. Yeah, I saw you over at Busch Gardens. I've been over there. I went in the summer months. It's been a while back, so I stayed close to the water ride. It was very hot.
Well, they had a new roller coaster, so it was super packed. Like that's the most packed I've ever seen in that park. I've been there 100 times. I've never seen that.
How
many
long did
people
you wait in line?
I waited in line about an hour to eat. A little over an hour.
That's the downside of it, but it's fun to do, at least I got it off my bucket list. Hey, I was wondering, have you heard of this little missing girl that they found? She went missing at 9. Her name is Kayla Unerbahn. or Unruhan, actually.
No, I haven't heard. I was asleep at 9, so I was knocked out.
Oh, okay. Well, this was from just this week, May 16th. They found her. She was abducted when she was 9, and they found her after 6 years in South Elgin, Carolina.
What?
And she's now 15 years old. And she was located after 6 years of being kidnapped by her non-custodial mother in South Elgin, Carolina. And so the National Center for Missing Exploited Children, were involved in finding her and helping her, bringing her back home to North Carolina. So when she was kidnapped, and her mom was behind it, her name is Heather Unenbaum.
So this is a custody thing. So it's a custody situation.
Yeah.
She was kidnapped by her mama.
Right. She's been arraignment already she's already done their arraignment. And the parents and everyone is thanked.
Did she abuse the child? Did she take good care of the kid while she had her?
Well, I mean, she's 15 years old, so she had her for 6 years. The pictures that I've seen online, yeah, she looks healthy and fine.
What do you really do in a situation like that if she's the mother? I mean, I know it's a custody thing, it's a court thing, but it's wrong. But do you throw this lady in jail for?
Well, it was sneaky too, because what she did is she told the custodial parent, "Well, look, can I have It originally started out with her taking her for a weekend, and so she got a hold of non-custodial and said, "Hey, can I extend it and make it like a mini vacation?" And then she just, D'd him out. She just vanished with the kid. 6 years though, so there is hope. There is hope. There's always hope.
Well, I mean, who's to say how long a weekend actually is?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you may say the weekends. You may say the weekends Friday through Monday, but.
And I don't mean to chuckle because it's not a funny topic. I'm just chuckling at the way you
when
delivered
she said, can I take him for the weekend?
Yeah.
Maybe she meant every weekend.
Well, I know my weekend might be different than yours because mine's 7 days a week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like my weekend might be a little bit,
Dude, that's what I'm always preaching to you, brother.
Friday night.
That's what I'm always preaching to you and the audience. Do not put off the things you want to do. I realize there's a lot of things that are almost, financially and with everybody dealing with inflation. But I'm saying when you get that sweet spot, you go for it because you're not going to get another chance. That's just, I know that for a fact. So whatever you've been putting off in your life, don't put that off anymore. But the good side of this is that, after 6 years, this young girl is, she'll never be probably exactly the same, but trauma-wise, I'm sure there's going to be trauma.
If she was living, okay, let's just say you're living with your dad. Your mama kidnaps you, right?
Yeah.
Your mama takes care of you. How much trauma is there going to be? You might have had trauma from living with your dad without your mom.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, because it's not the norm. At some point, this young lady is going to be a young woman, and she's going to. It hasn't already revisited it. She's going to.
Now, if you kidnapped her, it'd be a different story. You know what I'm saying? She was actually kidnapped by a parent that took care of her. Like, if she had not been abused or something like that, then I would say, she shouldn't have had her.
And I get what you're saying, but I guess I'm looking at it from this aspect. There's, this could have been 12 more years. This could have been 24 years. This could have been never, ever resolved. You would think in this country today, with all the advancements in technology, this wouldn't be possible, but it is possible. This is just one of many cases. But I get what you're saying. But I do think it's relevant in this way that even though, and I don't think you're trying to downplay what I'm saying at all.
No, I'm not. You shouldn't. If they have custody, you shouldn't take the kid. You're breaking the law. But after this much time and there's been no abuse, like, did we go 6 years later and go, okay, let's put this girl in jail for the next 5 years?
Look, to be fair, all right, I don't know because this is just coming out May 16th last week, or a few days back, whatever. a week ago now, I guess. So, I don't know. The story has, I'm sure it's going to unvolve. Maybe it won't. I think unless you follow this particular case, because there's so many of them. There's too many of them, right? Summer is one of millions.
But thank God that
literally,
she's okay. That the mama wasn't crazy and didn't do nothing horrible to her.
Well, she had to be to a point. I don't know if you call it crazy, but definitely not stable in the way that who does that.
Somebody loves their kid and ain't letting the other person get it. You know what I'm saying? That's who does it.
Well, I mean, but
there's easy reasoning into that. Be like, F that dude, I'm getting my kid and I'm getting out of town. Women think like that.
And if you're the woman that's at the Uvalde school and her kids are inside, nobody's going in and doing what they need to do, then I'm down with that. Go in there and get them. But in this sense, I really, maybe I shouldn't even brought the story so much to you right now because I didn't unpack it that much. But if I was to do that, it would get into other people trying to call in, and I didn't want to do that. But I do know this: it's a good feel story. It's a good, warm, fuzzy, good feeling to know that she's back into the loving arms of her family. So that's the good feel part of it. But the fact that it even happened, and 6 years is a pretty good gap if you're 9 to 15. Whether you're a girl or a boy,
I mean, about 15
to be in that situation.
You're not too far from being grown, so.
Well, you're a teenager, less than a year out. So
don't you think as a teenager, don't you think she would ask, "Hey, where's my dad?"
Well, we just don't know that part. Like I said, it didn't detail the story that much. I'll deep dive a little bit more just for my own interest in the story.
Yeah.
When there's more information to be had, there may be more already that I didn't pick up. But what I do know is that, she's back in some kind of a normal, if you can call it that now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like my scenarios go all over the place, right? Yours should too. Because
I mean, as a parent, think about a dad and your dad, and next thing you know, the mom's done ran off with your kid and you ain't seen your kid in 6-7 years. That's horrible too.
Although I didn't see any marks on her, I don't know about physical abuse. Maybe that never happened. Although we know that psychological abuse is a big deal. So that could have been a part of it. At 9, maybe you could have said, "Hey, your father's dead," justified that way. And we just moved away, and I fell away from that family or whatever.
She's on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. She ain't just put her dad's name in there like, "Boom, there's my dad's Facebook." You know what I'm saying?
And you're right. At this day and age, especially at that age, I get what you're saying. And you're a father of a daughter, so you would even know more than I would on that topic. But the reality is, I don't know if those things were kept from her. I don't, again, I bring the story not in totality because I didn't have that much information. Probably someone else.
But it is still good news. I mean, any kid that ain't, dead and gone and in a hole somewhere and they recovered, that's definitely good,
Well, we have way too much of that. And then I'll wrap it up with this. I know I didn't really say much about this because there was so much going on and you had a hectic, busy schedule. And so I really didn't delve into it. But real quick, in about a week's time here in Texas, it's been a couple of months now, we had 3 people shot by being in parking lots. One of them was a cheerleader out of Waco, Texas. And they had just got back from an event. And she got into a truck that looked like her girlfriend's truck, but it wasn't. And so when she got in, she said, "Oh, I'm very sorry." And the guy shot her. That was it. So she did make it, but she was in, the ICU for that.
She
and
made
we had
it?
another one. She did make it, but
Thank God. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I think she lost her spleen and some other things, and she's not going to be doing any cheerleading anytime soon.
Yeah.
But we've had those kind of incidents where you just got to be super careful of your surroundings.
If a chick jumped in the truck with me, I don't know if I'd shoot her. I don't know if I was armed and you jumped in my vehicle. I mean, a woman can kill you. A woman can carjack you.
Well, there's a little bit more to the guy who did it because he wasn't even supposed to be here. One of those, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I don't say that. When I say one of those, I'm not picking on him as a person. You get where I'm going.
Yeah.
It's a political hot ball, and I'm not trying to go there.
Yeah.
But that's that. So there may have been a communication problem. I don't know where he comes from. That might have been that get you shot, but
Yeah.
no justification in it because she literally said to the guy, "Hey, I'm really sorry." She's getting out, and he just starts firing her up, dude, right there.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
But
Wow. We
he
live in a
didn't
crazy
get very
world, but you
far.
got to be careful out here. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, you do. Well, look, man, I'm going to hang her up and say, farewell to you for now, and you take good care, and I look
right.
forward to your
Sweep the leg,
other
Johnny.
travels. All right, don't forget to tell somebody you love them and keep supporting Dolly Vision. Cobra Kai has officially left the building. Peace.
All right, peace. All right, there you go. Cobra Kai in the house. See, my thing is this: like when I see them Amber Alerts come up, and it's two parents fighting, and it's a custody situation, I don't worry as bad because I figure one of the parents got it. Now, when one of the parents are crazy as shit, then I worry a little bit. But usually, when it's just two parents fighting, and it's a court situation, I'm usually like, the courts will work it out. They'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But when strangers kidnap that's when it gets 100. Like, boom, this needs to be solved. You know what I'm saying? Parents fighting over custody of their kids. I mean, that's really common. That's really, really common. Okay. And like, he said the woman had the girl for 6 years. She looked healthy and fine like that. There's some women like that to be like, you ain't getting my kid. And they grab their kid and they bolt. Is it right? No. Would I want to see a woman go to prison for 10 years or 5 years or something like that? No. But I think there should be some type of punishment involved. You know what I'm saying? And then like now you got to go to jail. And then when you get out, you're going to have supervised visitation rights to your 15-year-old kid or 16-year-old, well, however old your kid is when you get out of prison for kidnapping your own damn kid. It gets, I don't know. That's like a double-edged sword kind of thing to me. Because you could be the good parent and still lose in this world, And what if you're a good parent and you lose and you just can't accept that? And your kid's in danger if you don't act. Right? There's situations like that. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly, this is Elisa.
Hey, Elisa.
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm chilling. Living my best life.
Oh, me too. Me too. The horses have hay and life is good. I think a cookout is a great idea. And you were talking about ghost hunting. All that is Cherokee land around the Wells house.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, that's old land from the Cherokee. Like the first, if you look up like their first, I guess, how would you say it, community in Tennessee, it's right there in Greenville, so it's not far. And they used to use that as hunting land.
Yeah, I don't know about ghost hunting out there. Last time I ghost hunted, little damn baby Quentin Simon ran past me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Little kid runs past me out there, I might lose my shit.
If you want, I'll go with you. My best friend of years and years, Gail, rest her soul, she lived not like probably 5 miles from Ben Hill.
Uh-huh.
And I've been out there, and it's not as scary as you think. I live kind of like in an area like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been out there at night. It's dark as shit.
Right. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, you're in the country. No street lights, no city lights.
Yeah, if the moon ain't out, you out back.
Right, right. And I don't even know what the moon phase is going to be because I don't think they go that far. But anywho, I was just calling. I think that's a wonderful idea, the cookout and everybody chill. I think the lanterns are a great idea. That looked so good last year. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It looked like butterflies.
I just don't want to burn down Tennessee, at the same point.
Yeah, I get it.
Last year, I got the lanterns, but Tennessee, I told Betty, I said, well, we like these. If shit goes up in flames, I'm blaming this shit on you.
Right. But see, I think I'm believing that the burn ban will be over with by that time.
Uh-huh.
I can check for you.
And
if you want
we
me
lit
to.
them lanterns off from the police station.
Yeah. So see, I'm thinking that the burn ban
Speaking of Betty,
will be
she's like
everywhere.
Beetlejuice. You say her
Yeah.
name, she comes in. When we lit them lanterns, I was
Right.
just telling everybody, Betty, when we lit them lanterns off, I said, if you catch Tennessee on fire, I'm blaming it on you.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Right. But like, I can check on the burn ban and in that area because I'm a little bit south of that area.
okay. That's what's up.
But I am gonna be there, and I want to meet PJ.
Do you
He's so
know?
sweet.
Do you know the time that they're doing theirs at the pavilion? Is it from 4 to?
I can find that out too. I do know that the church is doing theirs online. I don't know why. I did get a text, and it was very sweet, and they said that they were doing it online remotely, I guess, because I don't know. I don't exactly know why.
Yeah,
I didn't question it.
I seen they were taking videos, summerwells.com or something. You could submit a video up into the 7th.
Yeah, she asked. Yeah, I was asked if I could submit something, and I'll submit something to that as well. You know, but yeah, I will definitely be there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be there. That's my
Right.
plan.
Yeah, I want to hug some necks, definitely.
So,
but I can check on the burn ban and all that good stuff, and I will check on their time that they're going to be at the pavilion. If you want me to do that, I can.
yeah, because I'm not trying to interfere with what they got going on. So if I'm going to do my stuff before theirs and then after theirs.
Right. I got you 100%. And that's just respect. So, and I got you on that. So I can find that out this evening, and then I can either shoot you an email or a message or however you want me to do it.
Okay. Works for me.
Yeah, I can do that. But, anyway, I think it's a great idea, and it's to break the monotony,
Yeah. And plus, I like to eat.
Oh, I like to eat too.
All right. Okay. Peace.
All right. Have a good one.
Last year, I about starved to death. I ain't gonna lie, I was out there hungry the whole time, right? Sweaty, hungry. I was like, man, my stomach was growling. I was like, this year, I gotta have food. I'm gonna have me a grill with some burgers, dogs, all that stuff on it going. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be out there. Like I said, I don't want to interfere with nothing anybody else got going on, so that's why I'm trying to time frame my stuff around theirs. So that way, if the turtles want to take part in what they got going on, we're all going to be in the same area. Y'all can go right over to the pavilion and take part in whatever they're doing. And so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't really know the people that are doing the other stuff. They're just some YouTubers. But it's all about supporting Summer Wells to me. So I have no ill will towards anybody. That's why I'm trying to arrange my things around them. We can't let you starve. Trying to help Dolly. Tina, you will be fine on the trip. Just don't tell nasty jokes on the plane. Definitely don't tell nasty jokes on the plane, Tina. They might kick you off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Depends what airline you're flying. So, look, is there anybody going to be out there? If you're in the chat room and you're going to be in Tennessee on the 15th, hit one. I just want to just see how many people that are here may actually go. Is there anybody here? I mean, be honest. If you ain't making it, press 2, okay? But if you're going to make it to Tennessee on the 15th to hang out, press 1. All right, don't lie. PJ, I know you're going to be there. Justice Jane says she's going to be there. Gloria says she's going to be there. Carla. Y'all actually going to show up. Okay, I see some ones. Don't lie now. Address needed. And we'll get the address out to everybody. Now, if you can't, like I said, if you can't be there with us, with the cookout stuff that we're doing down at the lake, we will be live streaming it, right? And we'll have information on Summer and other missing kids out there to give out to people and things of that nature. Mab can't make it. Christy says she can make it. That's cool. So if you can make it, it'd be awesome to meet some of you guys, some of the turtles. Yeah, look forward to seeing you, chilling with you, you know, maybe eating a burger, hot dog, you know, steak or something. I don't know. We're grilling something. Okay, we're grilling something. We grilled Don and Candus Wells. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. String them up. I got the grill hot. Okay, I got the grill hot. We having us some fried mullet. I'm playing. I'm playing. Thank you, Paper Cut. Mab is in Key West till 6/1. What can we bring to eat? You can bring whatever you want. It's a state park. So, you know, we'll have grills out there. I'm bringing some grills with me. So we'll be out there grilling. So if you want to bring some food, if there's something you want, you know, that ain't, we're just going to grill like hot dogs and hamburgers because it's easy. But if there's something you want, bring it. We'll throw it on the grill. You know, I ain't scared. Bring your own damn grill. All right. Bring your own everything if you want. I mean, it's like a state park on the water. So we're going to have, you know, like, you know, I don't know if you went to the one we had last year, but we had the pop-ups because, you know, to block the sun. I'll have a couple of those out there, some grills. The best thing I tell you, bring a chair. Okay. So you have a place to sit down because I only got so many chairs I can bring with me. Right. So bring a chair somewhere for you to chill. Right. And then I'll have pop-ups for shade and then, you know, different things, but I would say definitely bring a chair. You're going to want to sit down. You ain't going to be standing up for hours out there. So grab you one of those cheap chairs from Walmart for like $10 that you pop out. You know what I'm saying? You throw on your little back in a little bag and you will be straight. I'm going to have water, sodas, hot dogs and hamburgers, things like that out there on the grill. As long as it lasts, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many people it's going to be out there, but we'll have some food and drinks and things of that nature. Beans and weenies. Yeah, definitely bring chairs. See, that's what I'm saying. Because I don't know how many of y'all has been to the horse stable. I'm sure when you go in the pavilion, there's going to be places to sit down for people that are going to the one at the pavilion. But when you get down to the lake, it's a lake. But it's pretty flat down there. Yeah, I've seen it on videos with summer wells and things of that. But we've already had a cookout there before, right? When we was down there, I think it was the day after the summer wells stuff we did. We went down to the lake the next day and had a cookout. I think. I don't know. I might be mixing my dates up. I can't remember. One day we had a damn cookout at the lake. All right. And I know Betty does not know how to grill shit. I know that. Okay. Don't let Betty grill the food. All right. She will cook your shit raw as hell. But yeah. So we've already had stuff set up out there, grilled out there and stuff like that. So we're just going to do it a little bit bigger is the plan. Sunscreen, people. See, I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like. Now, this is all if the weather holds up, okay? Which, trust me, it's going to be hot as shit that day because that's the kind of luck Dolly got. I ain't got good luck. I get down there, it's going to be 150 fucking degrees. The sun is going to be beaming straight on me and nobody else. That's just the way it works, no matter where I go. So, it's going to be hot is my plan. Right? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I think last year on the 15th was the hottest day in Tennessee history. Okay. So it might have just been one of those freak occurrences that it was that hot. So definitely bring you something to stay cool, you know, is what I would say. You know, it does get hot. Dress comfortable. Yeah. You know, and remember, we're at a lake, you know, bring some off. Usually in my command center, I got a couple cans of it. But remember, it's the woods. There's bugs. There's mosquitoes. Things of that nature. Just keep that in mind. F-bomb, what? Jimmy, I will bring you a neck fan. Okay, a neck fan? So, what, to keep my red neck cool? You know what I'm saying? I got sunburnt pretty good. See, I only burn one time and then I start to tan. So I only sunburn once. And I've already broke my chicken legs out for the season to get some sun on them because, boy, they ghostly. I don't know if y'all seen ghosts that night I was ghost hunting, but if y'all didn't see my legs, they white. They white as can be. Sorry, just coming back in, but I'll come. So, Jimmy talking from hindsight, LOL. We use tiny mist bottles for our face here. I still have a full box of supplies from the last event. There you go. Waiting for her to show up now with the kittens. I don't know what Mab is talking about. So, yeah, we're going to do something down there. I'll start planning it, getting it all together in the next couple of days. But like I said, I don't want to interfere with what they got going on at the pavilion. And if they're cool, then I'll even go over there myself, and check it out. But I don't want to have it where, I don't want it to be like, I don't know. I just want to have a decent time while I'm there, a decent time, but still be able to spread the awareness, and I figure a good chill cookout, get to gather, share stories, things like that, spread knowledge and awareness. That's good enough for me. Okay. And the day before that, I'm figuring I'm going to go out and shoot some ghost hunting videos or something of that nature. So to kill a little time while I'm down in Tennessee. And plus I'm going to do some drone footage shit, of course. So I'm going to make my trip worth it. I'm going to get a lot of stuff done while I'm doing that. So it's going to be pretty busy for me while I'm down there. Mab get to go partied up in Key West. I'm jealous. All right, let me refresh these chat call-in lines. You guys are quiet today. Good Lord. Nobody got nothing to say? All right, thank you. Good night. It's been a great show. No, I'm going to stay here a little bit. I ain't got much going on, and I got about a good 30 more minutes to kill, so. Someone take extra trash bags for cleanup. Definitely. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly, how you doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Just working a little bit.
I hear that. Who's
slaving to the grind?
Slave to the grind. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
This is Chill Billy coming from Tennessee.
Chill Billy. Oh, you the one that went out there and cut the grass and everything around the damn sign, right?
That'd be me.
Awesome. Yeah, I'd seen that. That was cool of you to do. At least the sign's holding
up. I went back out there just last week and mowed the yard.
Did you?
That was exciting. Yeah.
The hill
is not fun to mow. Yeah.
Do you know Don and Candace personally?
I've become to know them. I mean, just like with everybody else.
Did they know you cut their grass?
Pardon me?
Do they know you cut their grass?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in conversation with them and stuff like that, And one thing that I've been is, I've always gave them the benefit of the doubt until we find something else out.
I watched somebody cut this hill one day. They had a push, or you doing it with a push lawnmower?
I tried doing, or I did it with a zero turn.
Oh, okay. So, you ain't
that
playing then.
Thank you. No, it was an exciting little adventure mowing that with a zero turn. It would have probably been easier to use a regular push mower.
Yeah, I seen a dude with a push mower. The way he would cut the hill was he would tie a rope to it and he would just push the mower down the hill. And when it would get down to the hill and pull it up.
Yep.
And then push it down the hill again and pull it up and push it down the hill.
I've done that before, but my back just couldn't handle doing that now.
Yeah, instead of pushing it all the way down and pushing that big ass, he would just pull it. I was like, that's so damn. Why I never ever thought of that, cutting the hill. So, are you going to be out there the 15th?
Yeah, I'm going to be around. I'm like you. I'm not really, I don't want to be in the middle of all the hoopla. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it.
You know.
Well, hopefully I'll get a chance to meet you out there if I see you.
Oh, that's what I was just going to say. If you want, you know, I've sent you messages on Facebook, so you should be able to find me there. But if not, you know, you can email me at Chillbilly Creations.
Chillbilly Creations.
You know, we can get in contact and make a plan to meet up.
Okay,
and try
sounds
to
good to me.
just just chop it up and just say hey and
Okay,
let you know that we're all not little country rednecks.
I appreciate all your hard work you do, man.
Pardon me?
I said I appreciate all the hard work you did.
Oh yeah, I mean, it really isn't that hard. You know what I mean? What else?
All right. Well, you have a great one, and I look forward to seeing you, bro.
All right, you the same, brother, and we'll see you then.
Peace.
Peace, brother.
All right, you see, it's growing. It's growing. Build it and they'll come. That's cool. He cut the grass all around the sign and cleaned up around it, made sure everything was okay. I was like, that's awesome. Dolly.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, Papercut Tina.
Is my voice working? I haven't spoke to a soul yet today.
Your voice
Not
is
one
definitely
soul.
working. It's definitely working. What are you coughing up a
Good,
cat ball?
good.
Are you coughing up a fur ball over there, Tina?
Oh my God. Well, I haven't talked to anybody. I woke up like half an hour ago. I haven't even talked to the guinea pigs or the kitties, and my voice gets raspy. That's what happens when you get older. That's what you get to look forward to. One of the things.
A raspy ass voice.
Yeah.
I'm already old,
Yeah.
Tina. My voice ain't raspy yet.
Oh my God.
I stayed away from the Newport.
Oh yeah, right. I stayed away from the Vantages. Remember those?
No.
Those cigarettes?
No.
Yes, you do.
I only
Vantages.
smoked for a few years. I smoked for like
Oh, that's
5 years
good.
or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, I mostly smoked when I was bored. Like when I was in Okinawa, I remember sitting out on the deck, and Joe would be, doing his thing, doing security at the base, and I'd be puffing on Marlboro Lights. I mean, and then I'd feel half sick because I smoked them like joints.
Okay, Tina. All right. So what are you trying to tap in on today?
Oh, okay. Well, if I want to go swimming, can I borrow your snorkel gear?
My snorkel gear. Yeah. If you drown, I'm not responsible.
Oh God. I don't know. What I'm mostly afraid of is like a turtle or a snake in the water, but I wouldn't want a fish to rub up on me either. I don't know. It's just so murky.
What do you plan on going swimming in that lake, Tina?
I really want to. I'm going to be hot as hell, but the thing is, I don't know. I'm just getting sketched out.
About what? Being in Tennessee?
What's in the water?
Well, if you're sketched about what's in the water, then don't get in it. Little Summer Wells wasn't there to get in the water.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true when you put it that way. And I knew that too. Jeez. All right. Well, I was calling because there was a lull in conversation.
Hold on. I think this is supposed to say at Dolly, Chillbilly is Janky's man, Daisy Cal's sister, but I think that says Junkie's man. Chillbilly is Junkie's man, Daisy's Cal's sister. I know what you're trying to say. You're saying Chillbilly is Janky's man,
That's
Daisy
so
Cal's
funny.
sister. Okay. It was just a typo.
That's so
but I
funny.
understood what they were trying to say.
Yeah. Now, haven't you guys ever heard of, you just buy those little dollar mist bottles, put water in it, you just spray your face all over. It comes out like mist, and it takes
It's so hot in Tennessee. When you spray that shit, it comes out like sweat.
Oh, gee.
It's like you just sprayed some
Well,
more
what am I
sweat on
going
your
to do?
face.
Am I going to be like sweating in the shade? Is it like that? Like where you're even in the shade and you feel like you're going to die? Like in Okinawa?
I don't know how hot it's going to be, Tina. It was just hot last year. I'm just gauging it on last year, and last year was a scorcher.
Ask someone what the temp was. Are we looking at 100? We looking at, I know I asked you this before, but you have to have an idea. Was it only 90, but
Oh,
dry heat?
no. When we were down there, it was way more than 90.
Oh, okay. All right.
90
Well,
felt like air conditioned. It was so damn hot. I sweated every drop of fluid I had out my body.
oh, wow. All right. And then should I take a taxi or Uber? Like, isn't a taxi safer? But then again, it's like, I don't know if anything's safe anymore.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can tap in when we're there, or Dumpling's there, or whoever's going to be there, and they can give you a ride, Tina, once we're all in town.
Yeah, but I'm so darn close. Oh, shit. God dang it. All right, never mind.
Yeah, don't be giving you locations out of anybody, because you know people are crazy up here on the internet. So don't be saying where you're going to be and all that stuff.
I'm tempted to change it. I've had thoughts. I even took my town, even though I've announced it a lot, off of my profile on Facebook. I started getting sketched out a little while ago. Oh my God. All right. Well, I'll be watching Turtle Island later.
All right.
You do indeed have it.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Peace. All right. So there you go. Paper cut Tina in the house. She's going to be down in Tennessee, flying all the way across the damn country. Crazy ass. All right. So, like I said, we'll be out there grilling and chilling. We'll be playing some stuff that Summer liked, things like that. Just hanging out at the lake, spreading awareness in a weird sort of kind of way, you know. And then, of course, if you guys want to take part in the other things that are going on out there at Warriors Path, you will already be there. So you can join the other stuff and so on, blah, blah, blah. And I'll let you know more as they're coming into play. Dolly,
it's Amber Dawn.
hey Amber, what's good with you?
How's it going?
Yeah, chilling.
Good, same. I have my nephew, so I've just been taking care of that little guy.
Awesome.
But I just wanted to call in and give you props for making that decision. It's good to try to avoid, when you can. And
yeah, then I don't have to play by anybody else's rules but my own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know
that I've come across a couple people saying you're Dolly's best friend and we don't like you, and I'm like, dude, I don't pick sides. Like, give me a break. I'm cool with everyone. Just chill.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know.
Yeah. Sorry, there's an airplane going.
I don't hold no grudges on the internet.
No, me neither. I mean, unless people come like at me, then I'll hold a little bit of a grudge. But if you don't come at me crazy, then it's all good.
So are you gonna try to be in Tennessee?
Well, I live in Nevada. So
yeah, you ain't gonna be there. Yeah, you ain't making
but
it.
I would love to.
Well,
I'd go to all the events too.
Just tune in virtually, if you can. If not, burn a candle, light a light.
Oh yeah.
Say a prayer, whatever works for you.
100%, I will for sure. But yeah, and then as far as like what Tina just said, that she's gonna stop putting her name. Yeah, stop putting your location. It's nobody needs to know.
Yeah,
it's like everyone. We should always keep our what is it called, like our geography or whatever it is, turned off on our phone, so whenever you post Facebook things, no weirdo can come and find where you live. So
yeah, I was watching that about I was watching the Dateline episode about Brian Kohlberger, and they had this dude up there that was an expert in like geo tracking on your phone, right, from images and things like that. Because I noticed when I went to Nashville, trolls were able, and this is without me saying where I was staying, what hotel, and there's 1,000 hotels in Nashville. They were able to find me in a matter of minutes.
That's scary.
I think what they did is they took the wall or color or something, and they went to look for it, and they found the hotel, but they found me quick. I was like, damn, they knew exactly where I was at.
Freaking terrifying, I mean, if people are going to go and off their own kids, why wouldn't they try to come after someone that they don't know and they don't like? It's
scary. You never know when, like, you talking about killers and different things, and you never know who's watching this.
Just like when Molly and them went to the restaurant, and there was a couple there waiting for them. You know.
Oh yeah, that they're a little bit different though. They're
There's a lot of little bit different people.
yeah, they're a little bit different. They're a little bit special in their own right. You know what I'm saying? All of them.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. I try to stay away from all that kind of stuff.
That's all
So
internet stuff. That's all internet stuff.
yeah. I don't even know. I'm sure people have talked about me, but I don't fucking care. It's like whatever. I'm just trying to chill and have fun, and I like you, Dolly. I think you have a great personality. You're funny as hell. And I like to kick it with you and your people, and you know, I'm not going to stop coming up just because of that. So,
all right. Well,
look, let everybody know I don't take sides, y'all. So,
all right. Well, be good.
You be good. Bye.
All right. Peace. So, yeah, I mean, you have situations where people on the internet want to create confusion. I guess that's what it is. Or they're beefing and they want to, this person wants to confront this person, but that's just a big shit show for views, I think, you know, personally. Dolly.
Hello, Dolly. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Who's this? Where are you calling
It's been a
from?
long time since I've talked to you.
Has it?
I've been really busy out with work and, you know, what have you. It's me, your old friend Alpha.
Alpha?
The Alpha.
Okay.
I got the day off today and I saw you on YouTube and I said, I'm going to call him.
There you
see
go.
What's going on?
Just another
I
day in
did see a
YouTube
little
paradise.
bit of a video where you were at a graveyard or something.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
It was scary.
What was you doing there? Like ghost hunting?
Yeah, I was hunting for ghosts.
Well, did you find any?
We did catch a weird picture of this face on this tombstone. I had to show you guys that. That shit was weird.
A picture?
No, it's like this face is like engraved into this headstone that wasn't there, but when we took the picture, there's a face in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to show that to you guys later. That's creepy.
Did
I
you
didn't
get
even
any,
notice it till later.
Any kind of recordings of
Yeah, we got
like
some
a
weird
spirit?
noise. We got some weird noises, and right before that, we went into the most haunted house in America. It sucked.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it sucked.
What happened inside that house?
Just a bunch of people died.
I know, but did anything happen to you while you were in there?
Yeah, they told me
I
that I
mean-
couldn't record.
Oh, no recording.
And they were
in
going to
there.
kick us off the ghost tour because Dave wouldn't stop. He wouldn't turn his camera off.
Oh. So we're like, this money's for us, not you, buddy.
Well,
Get a
they
move
said
on. That's
they were
kind of what
giving-
they said, right?
they were sending mixed messages to us. They were like, okay, well, if you capture anything, share it with us. And then they kept telling us to turn our cameras off. Now, how are we going to share anything we capture with you? And then they said we could take pictures, but we couldn't use flashes. So then when we pulled out the good cameras to take pictures, they were like, oh, no, you can't take pictures. Right? I can take a picture with my phone, but I can't take a picture with my Sony. What's the difference?
Right.
You know, what's the difference? I can take it with this, but I can't take it with this. It was weird. They just, I don't know. I just think at some point they got aggravated with us. And we're like, no, ain't doing nothing.
See, if I would have been there, I would have pointed that out. I would have said, well, now can I ask you a question? And I'd had this little debate with this person.
I can understand they don't
take
want
this
you.
picture and not take this picture just so we have it straight. What I can do and what I can't do.
I can understand they don't want you to film the tour guide. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So I can get that. But to say you can't film the house when people are ghost hunting or going there for ghost adventures or something, it's a ghost tour. Like, if you see a ghost, you just better hope your friends believe you because you ain't going to be able to show them. And they knew what the ghost cameras were and everything. So we ain't the first person to show up with ghost cameras.
So what amusement park were you at over there?
Oh, I was at Busch Gardens. And then
Busch Gardens. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
we
wondering.
went to Busch Gardens the day before. Then we went ghost hunting the next night. And
so who was that woman? Is that your girlfriend?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know you had a girlfriend.
Hey,
Have y'all been together very long?
a little while.
Well, what's a little while, Dolly?
I don't got a calendar in front of me.
A year or 2 years?
No,
Not a year, 6
not
months,
no,
couple of months?
not that long.
Not that long. That's what I like about you. You're still going to try to skip past it by not giving me a precise answer.
Okay. Well, look, I
So I'm
appreciate you
pretty good
calling.
at that too.
Are you?
Well, I really do enjoy talking to you, man.
Mike says Dolly
You know-
has many girlfriends. That's what Mike says.
Oh well, I worry about this Tina
Don't get me-
between you and me.
Don't get me stabbed.
I mean, I think she likes you. If you know what I mean.
Dolly's hard not
So
to like.
probably it's not a good idea to keep her,
Dolly's a
hopes
hard
up.
person.
Her being around you is probably not a good idea.
What?
But now that's just
fine.
between you and me. Because if she has feelings for you, she's going to end up getting upset. Because it's
Why
just.
am I getting upset? I ain't upset.
Well, because if she meets you in person, it's probably be worse, and I don't think that's good for her.
Well, I'm sure Tina's a grown person. She's going to be fine.
Well, I know, but you know
Tina
very well what
knows
I'm
the
saying too.
situation, so she like it ain't even like that.
And she's so sensitive, like she is and everything. I just don't think she ought to be not hanging around you. If she likes
She's
you
just
like
be hanging
that.
around me.
Not like that. Not in person. No, because
meets me, she
no.
won't like me that much.
No, I doubt that, Dolly.
You know what I'm saying? Once you
I
meet
just
Dolly,
don't think you
I
should
ain't
be
that
doing
likable.
that
Once you get to
with
see me
your
up
mods
close,
and your chat people. You
look,
probably should keep it separated.
that camera makes me look a lot better than I actually am. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying.
She gonna see me
and
be like, oh hell no.
Some people that's not good. Who's gonna babysit her son?
Her son is grown.
Yeah, but Dolly, you know what I mean.
Look.
I mean, okay. Well, I just don't think it's a good idea. But now that's just me. You and Tina do what you want, but I'm telling you, this is a road leading to somewhere, and it's not good. All right. You have a nice day.
All right. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Look. Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, everybody's going to be there. Everything's fine. Ain't no drama. Like, people create situations where there ain't situations, right? Everybody's adults. We'll handle shit like adults, okay? We are grown-ups, yeah. Everybody's grown-ups here, okay? Like, I don't even know. Making something of nothing, yeah. No, yeah, that's what I say. Never create a situation there where I ain't. Dolly.
Is this Dolly?
Yes.
Oh, this is Shanda. I must be behind. I was calling in because that really pissed me off what that lady was saying about Tina. I just didn't like the way she was talking about Tina, and I feel like if she's in our chat, she needs to be blocked.
Oh no, I mean people are entitled to her opinion. She just said she didn't want to see Tina getting hurt and things of that nature. But Tina knows the situation. Everybody's adults here. You know what I'm saying?
I just hate the way.
And nobody has a problem with Tina being there or Tina coming to hang out and chilling with us and all that stuff. So I don't know. Oh, you know, everybody, we're gonna have a good time either way. Turtle, we're gonna have a good time while we're down there. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Dolly. I just had to speak my opinion on that one.
Oh, okay. It ain't no big deal.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, peace. Yeah, I'm gonna go this summertime. I'm not going down there to be miserable and any of that kind of drama shit going on. It's all about good times, spreading awareness for Summer Wells, eating me some food, and getting the hell out of Tennessee. Okay. It's one of those hit it and get it missions. Kind of like, let's go down there, do what we got to do. Let's get out of Tennessee. There's other places I want to be, you know what I'm saying, other than Tennessee. I think, like I said, I've spent enough time in Tennessee. So it is what it is. We should not know what Dolly does with his dilly. Only 4 jokes. Shake, not his real life. Dollar. Lordy, lordy, lordy. You're going to have a blast at Paper Cut Tina. Yeah, we're all going to have a good time down there. Turtles are going to be hanging out. There's going to be a bunch of us together. So it's not like no weirdo shit, okay? Tina says her ex will be holding down the fort. So just be ready to chill, you know, share stories, you know, your best summer wells stories, that type of stuff, you know. And I really haven't planned it, but this is just the foundation of it. We know we're going to be down there cooking out that morning. We know we're going to be down there hanging out. So, you know, all you guys are invited to come join us. Okay. We are a turtle family, and the lake makes the most sense for the gathering because we're turtles. Turtles like the lake. Even land turtles hang out by the lakes. Okay. They might not go in the water, but they usually tend to hang out near the water. So unless you got them desert turtles, they like to hang out in the damn desert where there ain't no water. There's turtles everywhere. Jungle turtles. What's up, North Cal Jim? Good to see you. Are you bringing a microphone? Yes. There will be, I'm going to have a big ass speaker with a microphone. Okay. I've been meaning to get it anyway. And I honestly was going to get it when Betty had some difficulties last year. She set up her PA and it started messing up. But the good thing about Betty is she don't need no bullhorn. I don't even know why they call her Bullhorn Betty. She's louder without the bullhorn. 100. Ain't no doubt in my mind. She does not need that bullhorn. So when everything went bad, Bullhorn Betty was like, fuck the mic. She chunked that shit to the side and she just went straight off the lung. You know what I'm saying? And you could hear her through the parking lot. Like if she would have been like, she owned that. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't have did it. Like Betty is good at talking in front of people like that. And like, you know, and she's loud. So she did a really, really good job on that. You know what I'm saying? Now me, I ain't one of the damn big public speakers and, you know, so but she was out there and she did her thing. And there was parts in it that was like, it was really good. That was like, you felt happy inside. And then when Little Summer, there was a girl that knew Little Summer, she got up there and spoke. It made everybody there cry. I mean, so there was happy times, sad times, and it's really emotional dealing, you know, with a situation like this. A missing little girl, you know, it's pretty emotional. Are you going to search? I am going to do some drone stuff while I'm down there, of course. Okay. I ain't telling everybody what I'm doing, but there's some things I'm going to be doing while I'm down there that don't have to deal with cooking out. Okay. But yes, I'm going to be doing the cookout stuff so I can get together with you guys type stuff. We're going to do, if the YouTuber people are cool, we'll go to the other one that's happening at Warriors Path. Then we're going to do some candlelight stuff where we light some lanterns off, or we light some of them lanterns off that float in the water. We're going to do something. All right. We're going to have something going on down there. And of course, I'll have a little flyer for it. So, you know, you guys with the address and everything. So, you know where to damn go and where we're going to be at type thing. And we just have us a good little time and spread awareness. That's what it's about. And then when you come back from this, make sure you get out there, post your pictures on your Facebook, your Instagrams, your community tabs on Facebook. Let's just flood the internet with her picture once again. It's been 2 years. Okay. So that day, it's just about bringing much awareness to this as we possibly can. And I don't care if I hate you. I still thank you for bringing awareness to Little Summer Wells that day. You know what I'm saying? My enemies or whoever you may be, everybody take part in it. Okay. That's what I think, you know. Search the area where Candus Hummer went swimming is where I'm going. I searched that water. I searched those woods. I searched so much of that Warrior Path that I don't even want to talk about it. Okay. To be honest with you, I've been in the water. I snorkeled down, looked under the rocks, under the trees. You know, she's not there. Not there to my ability to find her. I ain't saying, you know, she couldn't be out there somewhere, just not to my ability to locate her right there. But I wasn't looking for her when I was in the water anyway. I was looking for a cell phone. Somebody with some rumors, somebody threw a cell phone in the water. Right? So a lot of people thought I was swimming out in the lake looking for summer wells. I'm not looking for summer wells in the lake. I was looking for a cell phone, they said, that was crushed and thrown in that lake. So, but I didn't find no cell phones either. So that's what I was looking for in a lake a long time ago when I was in a lake. I wasn't looking and swimming around a lake looking for summer whales. Somebody had rumored that there was a cell phone that was had. There were some things on, and that cell phone had got thrown off the peak of that lake. So I went down there and I was like, I'm going to search this damn cove. I swam around it, felled around on the bottom of it, just looking for something that felt like something that wasn't a rock. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of sharp rocks down there. There's a lot of fishing line, a lot of fishing hooks. You got to be really careful. Dolly, did you see Don Wells has his own channel? I wouldn't have doubted. Don Wells, he likes a little bit of attention. Okay. And you got to remember they live in the middle of nowhere. There ain't really too many people to talk to. So the internet is their way of socializing. They watch a lot of internet. Candus watches a ton of internet. She watches everything. Okay. I didn't even know that. Like, even when I met Candus, and here's the thing about Candus, she has a little bit of a personality, because you know how long about the mullet. Mullet. Make that shut up. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly, it's Gunnersville Girlwood.
Hey, Gunner.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain.
I was going to ask you, in Virginia, do y'all have cemeteries where the graves, where the coffins are on top of the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. We have those here in Alabama. I know those spook me out now.
Yeah, in that live ghost hunt video we did, we walked up on some, and I was telling Dave, I was like, this is where they come out like the Thriller video, where they just slide the coffin lid open and they come out and get you. I was like, this straight out of a Michael Jackson video.
And then there was like when the Gunnersville Dam came in and they backed up the water, they some people didn't want the graves to move. They just went ahead and let the river go over them. And there's one cemetery where my great-great-grandpa was buried, and I know we saw a bone in the lake one day there where I guess it had washed up where some of the people didn't want
I don't know.
I
think the ghosts don't come out because they think Dave's an idiot. They were like, Dolly, we'd come out if it was just you, but you got this idiot with you. We just ain't showing ourselves.
Well, one thing about Dave, I love to hear him laugh.
He's so silly. He is so silly.
He is. Y'all really do make a good team.
He had me roll. He had me rolling. I mean, he just had me weak the whole time I was there. I was just like, man, that it's hard to catch ghosts. How we gonna hear a damn ghost if you won't shut up?
Well, there was one point I fell asleep when I was watching it, and I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it. But did the girls get separated from you two?
Yeah, we walked off to like the back of the cemetery somewhere. We just left them to get killed. You know how we do. Yeah,
that's what I thought I heard, and I thought surely they didn't pull a prank on them or something and scare them to death.
Nah. We walked to the back. I mean, it was so dark. It was like pitch black back there, and they stayed. They were pretty good. I'm surprised they stayed by their belief.
I know there's a place, and that's where my horses are. There's a place down there, and the rock is called Haunted Rock.
Haunted Rock?
It's just a huge Haunted Rock, and it's a huge flat rock. It looks like it's just been hauled in there from somewhere. But anyway, they said that when the people lived there, there was a house by that big rock, and they would get up, and the coal oil lamp would be upside down burning.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we've heard that forever. And then on down the road just a piece, they said if you walk down the road at night, you could hear a baby crying.
Oh, that would be kind of scary. And look, that's one thing the ghost tour lady did say. She said usually when ghosts appear, they appear as children because people are not scared as children. And ghosts want to lead you or guide you, so they appear as something that don't scare you.
Yeah, makes me think of a story. My grandpa looked like Jed Clampett, an old commercial fisherman. and he was real religious. Didn't cuss, didn't drink, even cokes. And he said one day he didn't feel like going to the river, and TBA had just built a big tower up there on Bishop Mountain, and he said he just felt like he felt close to the Lord that day, and he just went for a walk, and he said he heard a voice saying, "Mr. Jim, Mr. Jim," and he said, I thought God had come back in a childlike voice, and he said, I just got down on my knees and threw my hands up in there, and there was a little kid that had climbed up on that tower.
He had climbed a what?
Up on that tower, like one of those big electrical towers.
Uh-huh.
And anyway, Papa said he had to talk him down to keep him from falling.
Oh, okay.
I've always thought that was a cute, neat story about my grandpa. But
yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna let you go, Dolly.
All right, you have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, peace. Yeah, I don't know. If I started hearing voices from God, I'd be like, man, first I think I'm going crazy. But then, once I knew it was God, I just had to go with it, I guess. I don't know. God don't talk to me much. He's just oh my. What's up, Dolly? What's up, Turtles? What's up, Trolling 420? Just chilling. If you're dancing, cooking out, and partying, it's a celebration. If you're eating, it's a celebration. Well, then I'm celebrating because I'm eating. I'm telling you this. Dolly don't do no dancing, so I don't see no dancing going on. Right? But we're going to be cooking out, eating, spreading awareness about the little kid. All right. We will have some music because the kid like music. All right. So we will play some music, some good old redneck shit because that's what she like. All right. I know for a fact she like damn who was it? Damn I just forgot. I listen to the damn dude all the time now. I'll think of it in a minute. I was just listening to it too. So, but no, we're not partying. Now, if we were partying, I'd have kegs out there. I'd have bottles of liquor out there. I'd have strippers. Okay. It'd be a rager. It wouldn't be some grilling and chilling if it was a party. All right. So what we're doing is a little bit of grilling and chilling. They're having an event at the pavilion. We're cooking out before that, having a gathering. Okay. It's a gathering of turtles. Okay. They're having an event for summer at the pavilion. We're having a gathering of turtles. Okay. And we're going to spread awareness about summer while we eat some food. All right. And chill and share stories. Totally different. Totally different. Okay. And then if you guys want to attend the event that is for Summer Wells out there at Warrior Path, you're more than welcome to attend it. Okay. The Gathering of the Turtles. Tennessee. Rogersville. Is that what it's called? Rogersville? Hawkins County? Be there. All right. And if you can't, tune in virtually, say a prayer, light a candle, release a balloon. Just take your part. Do something good for that little girl on that day. Okay. And some people like, why is it y'all pick the day that she went missing? Because that's an important day. That's the day that everything changed. Okay. That's the day everything changed. So it's, bringing awareness is every day. It should be every day. But this, for some reason, people chose this day. And we just rocking with it. Okay. Should we bring raid? I don't know. Look, whatever channels are out there. Okay. It has nothing to do with me. The internet is totally separate than what the reason I am there for. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just there in support of this little girl to bring awareness to what's going on and her missing and the fact that it's going on 2 years and that we still want answers. You got a problem with that? Kiss my ass. Complain. Look, I did everything you could do last year. Everything I possibly could. From donating to helping to sweating to setting this shit up to everything. and people still had a problem, right? This year, I don't give a damn what your problem is, what you say, what you cry, what you bitch about. Dolly's doing shit his way, and that's the only way I'm doing shit. That's it. I don't care if you complain, say I should do this, shouldn't do that. Go F yourself. Okay. And if you don't like me, unsubscribe. Fucking don't watch. I don't care. Okay. It ain't going to change nothing. All right. I'm not going to jump around hurdles of haters saying you should do this. Don't blah, blah, blah. You're party. I don't give a damn what any of you say. All right. Not two shits. Don't care. Won't care tomorrow. Won't care the day after. Just don't care. Okay. I ain't dancing around, tiptoeing around a bunch of asshole YouTubers. I'm just not. You can go F yourself. All right. If you got problems, save it for another day. You know what I'm saying? You bring any crazy stuff to me on the 15th, it's not smart. Get out there, do your things, leave me alone. If you don't like me, simple as that. You know what I'm saying? If I see somebody I don't like, I'm not going to go messing with them. You know what I'm saying? I see somebody like, oh, I know I don't like this person. Let me go fuck with them. No, that ain't going to happen. Not, you know. Kiss me where the good Lord split me. The majority here love you, Dolly. Oh, I know. You know, I know that. And the reason I'm able to do the things that I'm able to do is because of you guys, you know. So I know the majority of my people love and support what I do because, you know, guys, I do it from the heart. I don't have to do this shit. I don't have to go there the 15th. I could go anywhere, right? I could go to damn New York City. You know what I'm saying? I could go hang out in LA. I don't have to go to Tennessee. I don't have to do that shit. I do that because I care, right? I don't know why. I guess I do got a heart somewhere in this. I need to stab it or something. I don't know. It's growing. As I get older, I think my heart's growing. I start to care more about shit than I used to, right? 10 years ago, I don't think I'd have cared as much. Now I'm just a big ass softy that's just like, I don't know. Age got me. You slow down, and I guess when you slow down, your heart starts to pick up shit. I don't know. Dolly.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Nick,
Hey, Nick.
and I saw your YouTube thing.
Uh-huh.
And hey, Mom, I'm watching the live stream that you were watching.
Oh, you said when's your mom?
Yeah,
Your mom watching it?
yeah, she's watching it right now.
All right, cool. You know anything about Summer Wells?
Not really. We know that there's these little like tea things that they did with her at Warriors and stuff.
Uh-huh. How old are you?
That's all I know. 15.
15? I hear that.
Yeah.
All right, it was good talking to you, Nick.
All right, bye.
Tell your mom I said thanks for watching this. Well, hey, thanks for watching the show. Okay. Thanks for watching the show. I was going to say, hey, Nick, tell your mom, tell her I said thank you for watching the show, but he hung up a little quick. But I did say later, Nick, before I said it. So probably my fault. But a family that watches Dolly together stays together. Okay. And I'm surprised how many people sit around and watch me with their kids because they think, I guess everybody thinks I'm just a big ass goofball, and usually their kids like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I can't answer that question. Pat, Cokes and ice for y'all. $2. Bam. There you go. But yeah, I'll have some coolers out there. Now, I recommend if you're coming out there for the cookout, you know, bring a little bit of your own stuff, you know, bring a dish kind of thing, because I don't know how many people is going to be there. If it's not a lot, we'll have plenty of food, but if it is, bring a little something, come down to the lake, hang out. Yeah, you know, eat some food. Let's share some stories about Summer Wells. You know, some of our theories. We'll sit around and be able to talk about them in person. Things of that nature. why my grandson thinks you're funny as hell. I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's my face. Can be like last year they put the shit aside for the day. The next day though, the drama was so much it broke the internet. Okay. Of course. There's going to be drama. There's drama channels. Okay. There's channels dedicated to drama. All right. Drama, something. Talk about your mama. I don't know channels, you know? And they're going to do that. But the good thing was, no, they still did it during the Summerwell stuff. They were still streaming it, stream sniping it, talking shit about it. Hopefully, it's not as bad this year with the internet. Okay. But far as the stuff in person, for any, the person that said that, everything went smooth. It went smooth for the church. It went smooth for the group that had it at Warriors Path. Everything went smooth for all the YouTubers that put it on at the police station. Everything was smooth all the way around. A lot of people came out to the police station. I got to meet a lot of new people. It was good to see so many people cared and was still all about Summerwells, that people haven't given up. Now, one thing about the community there is, I don't want to say nothing bad about it because I've met a lot of great people there, but they're not as tight as Fruitland, Idaho. I've seen Brandy making her appearances on a couple channels, and I got nothing but respect for Brandy and the community that she lives in. Okay. The community she lives in, they back each other like that, like hardcore. There's Monkey Michael Vaughn posters everywhere. I went out putting them up, hanging them, and shit, they were everywhere. So I didn't have to hang as many as I thought I would, but I just got the stuff that they missed, right? But they didn't miss much. Let me tell you, there was Michael Monkey Vaughn stuff everywhere. And I really like to see that. I was like, man, this community cares. If you want to live in a caring ass community where they support each other, move to Fruitland, Idaho. Okay. Everywhere had Michael Monkey Vaughns. The businesses had it on their signs. And this ain't like he just went missing. This is now. Okay. He's been missing for a good bit. You don't see that in Tennessee. And I don't understand why. Tennessee's a small community, just like that part of Tennessee. Anyway, it's a small community, just like Fruitland, Idaho. Middle of damn nowhere. Spread out. I think Fruitland's a little more upscale, but still same type of culture, same type of environment. Dolly.
Hey, it's me again, Vern. Candus is going to check on the time that the lady's going to have her thing at the pavilion.
Okay.
I told her no stepping on toes. Nobody wants to step on anybody's tootsies.
Is Don and Candace going to be in town that day? I'm going to reach out to Don and Candace anyway. So
I asked her. Don has slipped a disc in his back. She went to the ER this morning with him. And since he's going to be out of work for a week, I told her it was like almost 3 weeks away, so they would have enough time to get some money for gas and stuff like that to come in. I told her I definitely have her back, and I'll stand behind her. Whether I'm right or I'm wrong, I'm going to stand behind her. Yeah. I'm not going to let anybody mess with her. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And but she's going to find out when that lady's doing. It's not Daisy. It's another lady.
I think it's Chasing Truths or something like that. Chasing something.
She said a name, not Robin.
And Nanny.
I'm not sure. She mentioned her name to me, but then we lost contact. She was driving. So, but I told her that I would check into it and for her to let me know.
Yeah, I know it's a local woman because I heard her arguing with Baby Gap for a few minutes, and she was like, "Well, there's some of us locals that want to put this because
let's not even get into him because
because he was just trying to shit on it already."
Right, absolutely, but like I don't know if I think she's gotten so much backlash from the public that, you know, I told her, man, I got your back. Me, PJ, we're not going to let anybody mess with you. You're fine, you know?
Yeah.
And I reassured her, but she said that, and I told her I was live. I told her that I called because I'm not going to lie to her, you know? And, but I did tell her that, you know, she was saying that if they've got the gas and they've got the funds to come in, yes, that they, you know, would make it in. But right now, as it stands, Donnie's going to be out of work for 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a slip disc. He's totally out of commission.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, we'll stay in contact. You know that anyway.
Right. But I just wanted to let you know what I found out so far. And I told her what you wanted to do. She said, that sounds great. So, you know.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, you know, I'll keep with her and, you know, she's safe with me. I'm not going to let anybody hurt her.
That's good.
You know, I mean, I'm just not. She's human. You
know?
I
try to tell people that once you meet her, you're going to have a different thought on her.
Right. You know, and the internet makes her out to be such a monster.
Yep.
And she's just not that. She's not. And I'm here to tell everybody she's just not, you know. She's very caring and she's very sweet and she's actually kind of shy, you know. So
she wasn't too shy to me. Yeah, I don't think she was too shy. Like it took her a minute to open up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think she was too shy.
Well, she's been burned a lot.
I know. She looked at me like she could just. She had that mean look at first, but that look slowly changed from mean look to laughing at me like you just a goofy dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just a goofy ass dude.
Exactly. Right. And then, but you know what? She's silly, man. Look, I got a turtle here, and I named it Dolly, and we're fighting over the name because like she found it. I named it Dolly. She named it Jinkies. So we're fighting over that.
Yeah, it's definitely a Dolly turtle. Jinkies can't have my damn turtle, right? She better get her own She better get her own mascot. I don't know what Jinkies.
We're arguing over the name of this turtle that she found. I said its name is Dolly. No, its name is Jinkies. No. So, but yeah, so you know, and she loves. Look, everybody is. They got the wrong idea. Like seriously, you know. There may be some stuff that we'll never find out, and they got to deal with that. You know, you as people, you have to.
Well,
but
I'll see you guys down there soon. It's just I guess a couple weeks away, 3 weeks away.
Right. That's why I told her about 3 weeks now. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, close to it. You know, 2 weeks and a half, something like that. But okay, yeah, we'll see you. Hopefully, Candus will be right at my side, and we'll walk in together. I don't care to walk with her.
Awesome.
I don't. So, you know.
All right, you be good, and I'll see you soon.
Peace, Jimmy.
All right, there you have it. So Candus don't have a problem with us going out there, having a cookout, spreading awareness about her daughter. I knew she wouldn't anyway, right? I know Candus watches. You know, Candus watches everything. She probably got 50 damn sock accounts. But, you know, I didn't know that when I first met Candus that she watched everything. You know, I didn't know she knew everything I done said. You know, all the joking I did about that mullet. She watched every bit of it. And that's what I'm saying. At first, she looked at me a little mad. And then as she realized that, hey, I'm a real person, I'm a goofy dude, and I'm just, you know, making light of everything and just having internet fun. She slowly opened up and became nicer, and you got to see more of her goofy personality. You know, that's why I said that, yeah, she could have been having inappropriate relationships with Hunter, but if you really sit down and sit with her, she seems like the person she would hang out and try to be down and cool, of younger personality than she actually is. You know, I think she's 41 years old. She acts a lot younger personality than that. She has a little bit of a goofy side to her. And some of the emotions are good to see because I've seen a lot of emotions from her. I've seen her laugh. I've seen her cry. I've seen her upset. And a lot of things she said to me made a lot of sense. Like why there ain't very many good pictures. And this one hurt my heart a little bit. And and she said, like, I was like, she showed me the pictures of summer. And I got to see pictures that none of you guys have, right? I mean, just kid look happy, beautiful pictures of the boys, the kids. I mean, a lot of pictures that are not on the internet. I mean, they flip right through the family albums with me. And I got to see a really good look inside of their family. And I asked Candace, I said, Candace, why don't you share some of these beautiful pictures with the world of summer? Like I'm digging up pictures. I got the worst thumbnails in the world. I had to have that one thumbnail enhanced by an artist to get it that nice, right? I was like, there's all these crappy pictures out here, but you have such good, beautiful pictures of summer. And she told me, and this hurt my heart, that every time she would post a picture of summer, that people would tear her apart. They would find something that she did wrong and just troll her like she was the worst person in the world. So she stopped sharing them. And she said that the pictures were hers and that she didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? And she's crying and it touched it hurt my heart. I swear, I felt so bad at that moment for Candace Wells because think about that. We all believe she's guilty, of doing something not right. But what if we're wrong? And this lady is just literally being tortured by the internet. I try to stay 50-50 on it. I think one thing, but I give them the benefit of the doubt as people that maybe they're telling the truth. And the internet is just destroying her. So she was telling me that. It was totally breaking my heart for her. I was just like, I can understand it because I'm an internet person and I know how fast the internet can run with some things and start saying some things and try to destroy you as a person, to destroy your credibility, destroy anything that you may do in the future because they're going to judge you on your past. I get it, and that's a hard thing to sit there with somebody for. It's like, in my mind, I think the only thing that makes sense is, lady, you covered something up. But if I'm wrong, man, you have got the worst deal in the world. Okay? Grieving mother, being damn tortured by the internet, your kids gone. It's definitely a hard one. Truth Seeker says, I still think they're guilty neglect. And maybe that be the case. Look, and if we never find out and they did do something tragic happened, they covered it up, Candace has to live with that guilt, that sorrow for the rest of her life. That was her child. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they did something horrendous like murdered the child, that's totally different. But if something bad has happened and they just covered up, they made that terrible decision. Okay. Just like we heard when Cobra Kai called in, boom, boom. The mother kidnapped her kid, but the kid was healthy and raised for 6 years. She made a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? People make bad decisions all the time. You only got two decisions you can make. You can either make the wrong one or you can make the right one. And a lot of times in life, people make the wrong ones. Everybody, even me. That ain't time I've had to make a decision. I've made the wrong decision. Right? I've made the wrong decision. Just a mistake. It happens to the best people. People make the wrong decisions in life. You zig when you should have zagged. All right. Happens to the best of them. Truth Seeker says, I hope I'm wrong. BHB doesn't need to stay home. She brings negativity to Jimmy. Nobody brings negativity to me. I'm not responsible for anybody but Dolly. Okay. What anybody else does on these internet streets, it don't matter if BHB is my friend. If the whole world don't like her, okay? People don't pick my friends for me. Okay. I pick my own friends. And whatever she does is on her. Whatever Dolly does is on me. It's one of those things. So BHB has never brought me any negativity that I'm aware of. The only thing BHB has ever done is help me. Okay. To be honest, she's helped me in a lot of this through the first year of it. So yeah, you can say what you want. If you don't like her, that's your choice to not like people. I don't tell people who they should like and who they shouldn't like. You can like whoever you want. You can dislike whoever you want. You know, you're a free ass, grown ass person. I used to think they were guilty AF, but now I've looked at it. I really think they don't know. I mean, I don't know. I started off with, I've always kind of stuck to the same thing. And it's some tragic accident. I've always known they didn't kill their daughter. Right? I just know they didn't kill her. For some reason, something in my heart just tells me they didn't kill this little girl. Something tragic happened. Now, you know, we were talking last night a little bit or yesterday about her being on the roof. And, you know, the social services and things of that nature. You know, a lot of people believe that she disappeared because social services was supposed to show up the next day. And from my understanding, according to Don, that's not true. That the social services, CPS, whatever the hell they call it in Tennessee, had showed up the day before. Okay. Because somebody had reported that the boys were out there shooting a BB gun and Summer was on the roof. Okay. And now when you say the roof, it sounds like she's up somewhere 80 feet up in the air, but it's not. It's like the ledge of the roof little thing. And Don showed me, and like, I guess this is just coming out about her being on the roof. But if you listen to all the stuff they said about Summer, she climbed on all kind of shit. She was nimble. She liked to swing, climb, jump, all kinds of stuff. So for her to be on the roof wasn't like, ain't a big deal. If she's nimble and ain't going to fall and she's playing, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, it's just like a kid having a tree house. Okay. Do you complain about a damn kid being in a tree house? You can fall out of a tree house and die. There's a million ways in this world to die. Okay. But a little country kid that climbs on shit, swings on shit, jumps off shit, that's not a big deal. It honestly ain't. Right? 5 years old, she's climbing on. At 5 years old, she was already walking walk boards and scaffolding and shit on the job. Okay. Is it right? No, but could she do it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She could do it. So, I mean, some kids are like little spider monkeys, you know, but I guess there was real no danger from her getting hurt on the roof or something, but it was enough because at certain points of that area, you can see up there. Okay. You can see up there. It's harder to see from down there, up there. From up there down, you can see. Now, there's only two people that could have called the social services on Don if it was the neighbors about Summer being on the roof that would have been able to see it. One would have been Jody Sue Brown somewhere in the holler, or the neighbor, the lady that lives in the junkyard. Okay? That Don apparently has some beef with. Okay? He has some beef with that lady. I guess that lady knew his mama type thing, and he has a little bit of beef with her. But somewhere or another, they had called the social services. Now, the social services have been out there the day before or prior to that. If they would have been a big problem, they would have took the kids right then. Okay? They would have put in an emergency order, had the police out there. They would have took custody of the kids and snatched them kids right out that home. So prior to Summer Wells going missing, the social services didn't have a reason to take the kids. Or Summer would have been taken the day before. So whatever the social services went out there and did, they didn't take the kids. All right. But for the rumors that say the social services were coming after that, and that's the reason Summer went missing, I find that not to be the case. Or well, at least not the case of what I've been told. Okay. And, you know, this came from Don Wells. It was all over the boys with BB guns, Summer being on the roof. Okay. They still got the BB guns, all that type of stuff. And like I said, there ain't but a couple neighbors in the holler. But he did have some beef with someone. That's what I'm saying. There was a lot of people that knew about that hill that didn't live in that holler. I mean, if you just listen to the rumors of things, Candace was bringing up there, Jose, Andrew, people she met at the gas station. And you may think somebody's really cool and a decent person, but you don't really know their true intent. Okay? You just really don't know their true intent. And you could be bringing a monster right to you, right to your doorstep. And is that what they did, not knowing? I mean, that is a big question. Did that kid wander off like Don seems to think now is a possibility? I mean, it's possible. The detectives in the case believe that Summer Wells is somewhere around that holler. They do say there's no signs of abduction that they've seen. Most likely, this child has wandered off and not been able to find her way home. And you would think with hundreds of people out there in helicopters and four-wheelers and horses, and they would have found little Summer Wells, right? But let me tell you, you could put 1,000 people out there on horses, four-wheelers, helicopters. It's still a needle in a haystack, okay? This is a mass area of mountains and rugged terrain, and it's massive. There's a million places you could be in that holler. Like, for them to say they're never going to find her, that makes it even more scary, right? Even more scary. But look, guys, I'm glad y'all came by today. If you haven't, give the damn video a like. We got 700 of y'all in here right now. So make sure y'all hit the like button. If you haven't, join up. We're going to have some awesome stuff for you this summer. I guarantee you that you're going to get your money's worth. So hit that join button, sub up, share our stuff. Thanks for supporting Dolly. If you haven't, guys, we do have a big sale going on in the merchandise store. BuyDollySoap.com. Right now, lotion, all my lotions and scent rollers are half off. All right, half off when you use the promo code manufacturing. Okay, manufacturing, one word, lowercase. 50% off lotions and the scent rollers. Okay, while supplies last. So I'll see you guys later this evening for Turtle Island, baby. Okay, 10:30ish, Turtle Island tonight. Somebody is going home. Dolly loves you guys. Later. Peace.